Oh man. So everybody's getting treated well except for their own people. Man, let's talk about it. Let's get into the video. Alright, what's going on, guys? This is That Guy Ken. I'm back just making another video. Today is probably going to be a pretty short video because it's just a funny little topic that I figured I would just talk about briefly here. But apparently, man, Xbox gamers are literally getting treated like second-class citizens in their own house, man. How do you get treated as a second-class citizen in your own home, man? Why do I say this? So, by now, the information is kind of already out there, and it's nothing new. But it was confirmed that Activision is actually going to be keeping, pretty much, as far as we know for now, their games are going to be like multi-platform, right? Call of Duty is going to be on PlayStation. All of these major franchises, they're all going to be on PlayStation going forward, even past the contractual agreements that they've had, going forward thus far. It's supposed to go beyond that. So, I saw a lot of people when Activision was acquired, sort of like, I saw a couple of things. The first thing that I saw was that people were kind of celebrating the fact that they were going to be getting like these new IPs and all this type of stuff, right? And even when they were saying that, I was kind of like, don't expect it, man, because I don't believe Microsoft bought all of those studios to give you a whole bunch of new IP. No, they bought it because they wanted the IP that were existing. They wanted the successful IP, right? And the other thing too was that I saw people were jumping the gun, man, super jumping the gun. In terms of like, getting into people's faces and talking about like how, PlayStation is dead and, all of these, Sony fanboys and all this stuff, right? It's over. Sony lost a generation because Call of Duty wasn't going to be on the platform and all of these other, IP, World of Warcraft and all whatever, even some of these games are not even on console, but whatever. We saw a lot of that. And it's funny because, like I said, all of those games are going to be going on PlayStation. Microsoft even talked about how they wanted to kind of like replicate the same success that they had with Minecraft with some of these games. I did make a separate video about that. I believe it's on the channel already. I could link it if you want to go watch that, but I don't think that's going to be the case, and there are a few different reasons why. Some of the factors that made that game successful just aren't present in this particular situation with some of these games. Does that mean it won't happen? Not necessarily, but I believe it's pretty unlikely to reach that kind of success nowadays, for really anything, to be honest with you. But for most things, I should say. But outside of that, man, I mean, yeah, Xbox fans are just being just treated like second-class citizens, man. Microsoft came in and crushed their souls, man. And you know what the crazy part is? The crazy part is that they don't have anything else to kind of like mitigate the damage, really, because there's really nothing else that's coming out for Xbox for a little while, as far as we know. We don't have any confirmed, well, we do have some confirmed release dates, but they're all at the end of the year. As far as like their first party games, we have no idea. Like Redfall doesn't have a release date, might get delayed. Starfield has a release date, but we don't know if it'll get delayed. We're not sure yet. But as far as we can assume, it's going to come out later this year. But nonetheless, a whole year, man, of nothing. What is that game that just came out? Crossfire X. As a matter of fact, I have it on my channel. I played through the entire campaign. It was pretty short. But that game came, they crucified that game. As a matter of fact, it was so bad that the reviewers are not even reviewing the game. Like, there are no review scores for the game at all. You know what I mean? So not only did Microsoft, sort of like take away the quote unquote win that these guys had. They didn't even give them something new to replace the bad news. Well, bad news to them. It's not really bad news, but it's bad news to them because they don't have their ammo to fire in this little console situation or whatever, right? See, at least with Sony, man, I like it. At least when they have bad news, quote unquote bad news, they have something that follows it that kind of mitigates the damage. That's not what happened in this situation. So Microsoft doesn't have anything for these guys, man, right now. At least at the moment, you're gonna have to wait until the end of the freaking year to play anything. And all of the games that they were cheering about that was gonna be taken away from PlayStation, turns out that's not quite the case. Yeah, and to be honest with you, I think it's quite funny. I see some of these guys just crying. Man, people are going on blocking sprees on Twitter and all types of stuff. It's ridiculous. But yeah, man, how do you get treated like a second-class citizen in your own home, man? Who knows? It is what it is. That's what happens when you shill for a company and not the games. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's pretty much all I had to say. Pretty short video, I would say. But yeah, if you liked the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.